Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my students. This is about motion. This lesson about motion. As you know, we'll continue our second term, science second term. Inshallah, I think grade 7B has finished the motion, and we record this for 7A, and also we will send it for 7B. Okay. We said before motion, when any object moves from a place to place, this means the object is in motion. Okay, in this motion, in this lesson, we will know some concepts. These are the relative motion, types of motion, and application about wave motion. Generally, this we will understand what is meant firstly by motion. Motion is a change from a place to another, changing the position by passing the time. As time passes, مع مرور الوقت, you would change your position, change the position from a place to another. This is called the motion. Okay. Generally, this is called motion. But what is relative motion? Relative motion. Relative motion happens when an object change from a position to a position according to the observer. What does it mean, the observer? If you sit or if you stand at the side of the road and there are 3 cars, one is going to your left in the direction of to your right in the direction of right, another car is moving also in your right direction, and a third one is moving into the left direction. Now you are at the side of the road and there are 3 cars. 2 are moving to the right, suppose they are A and B to the right, but the car C moving to the left in the opposite direction. Start by the 2 cars that are going in the right direction. You feel they are so fast cars. They are fast because you are standing at the side of the road. They passes you fast. But how can, if somebody is in the car B and looks car A, both of them are going or are moving in the same direction, do they feel that these cars are moving so fast like you? Of course, no. He sees the person in the cars, they see that the cars doesn't move so fast, but you feel they are moving fast. Although the speed of the car is the same, but you feel that it is so fast, and the persons in the cars that move in one direction feel these cars are not so fast. They may feel they are slow, or sometimes if they have the same speed, they feel they don't move relative to each other. What about the car C that is moving in the opposite direction, moving to the left? Okay, you feel that is normal fast, that the C car. But the persons in the C car and the persons in the A and B cars, they feel that they are so fast. When A passes on the opposite direction of C, they pass so fast. So this is called the relative motion. Relative motion, it is named relative because everyone sees or feel the speed according to his position Is he standing or moving in the same direction or moving in the opposite direction? So we can define relative motion to the changing in the position of an object or its direction as time passes in relative to another object or a fixed point. Okay. If we want to look at your book, yes, you can see your book here. The relative motion, this is the concept of the relative motion, yes, as we said now in the PowerPoint. Third, types of motion. Types of motion. There are different types of motion. Some of motion are called transitional motion and periodic motion. The types are transitional motion and periodic motion. Start by transitional motion. It is the motion that has initial position and final position. Position يعني مكان لها بداية ونهاية. For this example, if he throwing this ball, it has a start point here. This is the start point and its end point there. If you go to any place with your car, you start from your home and go to another home, another place. Okay, it has a starting point or initial position and final position. Example: the planes, trains, the cars, people, animals, all of them has starting position and final position. Even he goes in different direction or different ways, but firstly has a starting position and he will reach to a final position, whatever it is where. Okay, this is called transitional motion. The second type of motion is called periodic motion. The periodic motion has three types. Periodic motion definition: it is the motion that is repeated regularly in equal periods of time. It is repeated regularly in equal periods of time. When the first type, it is called transitional position, it is not repeated. And you don't go and back, go and back, go and back. No, you go in one direction and stay in another place, then go to another direction, this returns back, and so on. But this is periodic motion, like the motion of the moon around the earth is move in circular path. Circular path, move and move and move all the time. The earth around the sun. The earth around the sun is also moving in circular path or elliptical path. It has initial position. It doesn't has initial position and final position. It moves in a circular path. So this is called circular motion. The second type of periodic motion is called vibrating motion. There's like the pendulum. As you see the pendulum, this is the pendulum here in this picture. It moves left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right. It is repeated. You can say it started from this point. Yes, this is the rest position. But when it moves, it goes left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So it is repeated over equal periods of time. This is called vibrating. Like the vibrating motion, it is the motion of, we said this is the pendulum, the swing, الأرجحة, and many other forms. The third type is called wave motion. Wave motion also example of periodic motion. When you throw a stone in water, in a river, for example, he makes waves. Yes, successive waves, smaller, bigger, bigger, and so on. This is called wave motion. So, wave motion, vibrating motion, and circular motion, these are three examples or three types of periodic motion. Okay. Okay, طب let's see your book about these types. Okay, transitional motion. This is transitional motion. We said and periodic motion, and examples for periodic motion, wave motion, and circular motion is here also. Okay, application on wave motion. Do you know when it is raining, you can hear thunder and lightning. You can hear, خلي بالك, hear this is voice, thunder, and see lightning. Okay, these are natural phenomena for the wave motion. So light and thunder are example of wave motion. But what is the difference between them? When there is lightning and thunder, you can see lightning firstly, then hear thunder. See, then hear. Yes, that's why, because the wave motion is two types. The wave motion is two types. It is called types of wave motion. They are mechanical wave and electromagnetic wave. Mechanical wave and electromagnetic wave. Mechanical wave, like the sound wave and water wave. These are the examples. These waves requires a medium. A medium معناها الوسط اللي بتمشي فيه الموجة. It may be solid, liquid, or gas, but it needs a medium. So when two persons stand on the moon, they can't hear each other. That's why, because there is no air, then there is no medium on the moon. Also, we can't hear the explosions of the sun. You know that the sun produces light and heat. Yes, light and heat are electromagnetic wave. But there are explosions in the sun. It makes a sound. This sound, we can't hear it. That's why, because there is no direct medium between the earth and the sun. The earth, after the earth, we have the atmosphere. After the atmosphere, it is space, vacuum, no material, no matter. Yes, so we can't hear the explosions of the sun. So the first type is mechanical wave. It needs a medium to transfer. Its speed is relatively low. This is why, because this explains why we see the lightning, then hear the thunder. نسمع البرق وبعد كده نشوف البرق وبعد كده نسمع الرعد. Okay. The other type of the wave motion is electromagnetic wave. Electromagnetic wave. When we say electromagnetic wave, it has electric field and magnetic field. We don't concern about this now, but you should know that electromagnetic wave is the second type of wave. This electromagnetic wave as light, the light of the sun, you know that the light of the sun penetrate the space, بيمشي في خلال الفضاء, then penetrate the atmosphere. So these transfer in all media and space. The light can transfer through air, light can transfer through water, light can transfer through a solid material like glass. Okay. Its speed, the speed of the electromagnetic wave, is extremely high. It is 300 million meters per second. You know that the sound speed is about 340 meters per second, not 1,000, 300 only, 340 meters per second. But the electromagnetic 300 million meter per second. So the speed of the electromagnetic is so high. This is different from the mechanical wave. It is relatively low. Example of the electromagnetic wave is light wave, radio wave, microwave, ultraviolet, infrared rays by the sun. Okay, these are the types of wave, types of the electromagnetic and mechanical wave and comparative between them. Then the technological applications for waves. There are some technological applications for wave, and how can we use this wave in our daily life? Yes, we start by the technological application for mechanical wave, and then technological application for the electromagnetic wave. Technological application for the mechanical wave. Yes, examining and caring sets of the human body. When someone is sick, he can go to the hospital and they ask him to make a sound ultrasonic examination, فحص الفوق صوتي, to know some diseases or to remove some stones from his kidney. They can use this sound wave, ultrasonic. Musical instruments also are applications for the sound wave, and amplifier controlling the sound. The broadcasting studio also is application of mechanical wave. They are all sound wave. And the technological applications for electromagnetic waves, we have different types of electromagnetic. It's infrared, ultraviolet rays, X-rays, gamma rays, and visible light. Infrared, it is used in many ways in light vision apparatus, أجهزة الرؤية الليلية. Cooking food, طبعا this night vision is concerned only in the أو almost in the military purposes في الأغراض العسكرية. Cooking food, remote sensing instrument, the remotes that we use, make remote sets for the remotes, and the remote sensing, this is to discover the water, and petrol in the earth, remote sensing. Ultraviolet rays, sterilizing the sets of surgical operations room. تستعمل في تعقيم the tools and operations rooms. X-rays, photographing bones when you have diabetes in your bones. This is about your bones, something like this. You can make X-rays to make sure where is the broken bone and other things. Examining mineral rows, الخامات المعدنية, and studying the inner structure of mineral crystals. Number 4, gamma rays applications, treatment and discovering tumors, اللي هي to discover the tumors in your body, أعوذ بالله in our bodies. This discovery of these tumors can be treating by gamma rays, and this is طبعا بتكون in the late states. Visible light, photographing cameras, television camera, these are the applications of the electromagnetic wave. You can study them, or you can know only example of each type. This also in your book, technological applications for electromagnetic waves. This is infrared rays, okay? Applications on the ultraviolet, X-rays application, and the gamma rays. Also the last one for the night vision, visible light. This is about the lesson motion. It's a simple lesson. Some of this information, I think you know it. And inshallah, I ask you to do the exercises in this page 59. Okay. And I hope you understand what we have said now. Goodbye for now, and inshallah see you in another lesson. Thank you all my students. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is the end of our lesson. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.